Menno Van Dam leaving the Danish Cup with a 2-1 defeat against Silkeborg. First of all, put your words on this game.
A great start. I think a really nice first half to watch till minute 38. I think then we had 7 minutes problems that we come back, that we get the penalty. Then we lose the ball too much, so we didn't in that minute. Then we have to break. I think we got start really good second half. Then it was a little bit down, and in the they score in the transition moments, and we had also some opportunities, but we don't hit the net of the right choice in the end phase in the box. I think we came way more in the box what you normally do, and I think the second half was almost the whole time on their half, and some good pressing moments, a lot of intensity in that one. Then we find what more press triggers, because we knew also if you are too late, they use the space what we run forward. You want to use it, and they are really good in that. But yeah, I think we had also some moments good control about the game. But in the end, football, you must make goals to win games, and that was again. I say again the problem. Oh, your light is now out.
A game with a lot of nerve.
Nerves.
Nerve and a lot of nerve in the game. You were not that satisfied with the ref always in the game.
Oh, that's actually, I think I cannot blame on the penalty. If you see it back, it wasn't penalty, but it was more in the end. There is emotions in the end of the game, because we want to chase. They waste time, long changes, all the things. So that is water and fire against each other, and then in the end, if you make a goal from a corner, and what I hear from the guys is that was a reason that for example Matthias, they put Matthias on the shirt. Then you think that's a penalty. So that is also some emotions in the end. And then in the end we must just see how we then we play the long ball, and then you think of one last chance, and at that moment is the whistle, and that is the decision of the ref on to whistle on that moment. Yeah, and that is. That was on the moment when the emotion is very high by everyone. Yeah, and they feel also from give them that chance, because we weren't the team who take that, and that is also clever. But maybe if it was the other way around, then it was then we are the fire and they were the water. But yeah, it hurts because it was I think from us and with moments really good football play and nice to watch. With nice actions. If you see Melke, if you see Bommel today, they played 3 actions. I see all the actions, and that's also nice and effective. And play forward, and we come into the box, some crosses, some backtrack balls. And that is what we want to see. We want to be high on the pitch. I think how many times Poedel and Lars win the ball on the even noch farther than the circle over the midline. Yeah, that is what we want, because then you can keep chasing, but in the end you must make goals.
After the game, I don't know how many people saw it, but you received a red card from the ref. What happened?
I asked him 2 times from why you whistle in that moment when they are wasting time, and I just been to the ref and I said from okay, can I ask why? And then he gives his explanation, but that I keep between him and me. But it was I think how he has interpreted. I have never mean it in that way, because in my way I didn't say it, or I didn't mean it in that way. I just have used good a question in that way, and but yeah, it was he has his opinion, I have my opinion, and you're never gonna win it. And that's a good learn moment for the next time. I think on that moment I must be there for the squad, and I can take it instead of that one of my players get too emotional against the ref. And next time then I wait, and we are in the tunnel, and then I have just an easy chat with him then on the pitch.
I know it's just after the game, but how will you evaluate this first half of the season when you look at the league and now, of course, leaving the cup?
But honestly, I think we are 2 matches home against AGF and Brøndby that we really have nothing to say in the match. I think against Copenhagen it was also a really difficult match, but we were long in the game, and the rest of the games it was close. We played with the teams. We create goals, chances. Sometimes in the end phase, I think 4 games in a row that the decision was in the end. It was positive or negative in that part, that we win a point or we lose a point. We haven't lost from the team right now who's standing under us. So with a whole new squad, with only 3 weeks pre-season, if I see the players become better, the team makes progression. So in that way, that's really positive. Of course, we wanted to have maybe a couple of points more. That is a little bit more secure in that way. But I'm really looking forward to after the winter break that we have longer the time to prepare. And then we go to the last 5 games in the league, big matches, and that's also a learning process, because then starts the pressure drawn because of the table, and then after that starts the 10 finals, or what is it, 10? Yeah, 10 finals, and then everything must be top, but number 2 in the league right now in intensity. So that's a great job for the performance and for the training intensity what the players give every week on the pitch. We have a really great atmosphere in the squad. So it's a pleasure to work with the guys. The guys have fun every day. We get a really nice video from the players from us to Merry Christmas, where they give some really positive words to the whole staff. I think in that way a lot of good things. But in the end, it must be on the pitch, and we must make goals, and definitely that is a point where we can improve.
But also a transfer window coming now. Things can happen. What are your hopes as a coach?
Yeah, I hope that we can keep the players on board. If we're gonna sell a player, that it is a really good sell to one of the highest leagues, that he also deserves that. And that's also good for the club and good for the bank account. And we have already one good sign. And I think, but I'm really happy actually with the players what we have. And I know that about the players, Julius, Nagel, and James always are busy to find the good decisions in that one. And then we're gonna see what happened in the end. But I know for sure, and James and Julius also, that we want to have a competitive team after the winter break. So I'm really in that way. We will see what's gonna happen. I hope the team stay together, and that we can keep growing with this squad and keep chasing the opponents.
Thanks, and Merry Christmas.
Go Jul.
God jul.
Ja, en tak voor de good interviews for the first half year.
Tak.
Ja.